Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is Damien Does England, it is Arsenal, Season 2 here with Arsenal, and today is episode 14 against Chelsea in the London Derby. It is a massive game in the Premier League, mainly because we are currently top of the table, still undefeated, 8 from 8. Chelsea is still 10 points behind us. A win today would put a lot of distance between us and Chelsea, who I consider somewhat a title rival if they get flying. Their massive title rivals are probably still going to be City. And probably Liverpool have started quite poorly this season, which is great for us. You know, I thought City and Liverpool would be there or thereabouts, only losing a handful of games in the season. Something tells me Liverpool are going to come back into this title race pretty well. But as you can see from when we last met, which was the Liverpool game, we beat Hull in the Cabaret Cup, beat Bristol easy with a rotated side, beat Milan 4-1 in the Champions League. It was an unreal game. It was 1-1 at one stage. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that. It was a great game because Depay scored a cross in the first minute, like within 17 seconds. And then Aubameyang went rampant. They got back into it, Milan, but you know it took us a little bit to find the fourth and really put the game to bed. But it was a pretty good, performance in all. This Depay goal was unreal for what is a cross, apparently. You know, we did score it within 17 seconds. It wasn't too bad. In the end, Ramsey there gets the ball out of Depay and he looks up and apparently that's a cross, but he's going to put it top bin. So, you know, I would say that he's shooting there because there's no one really to cross to, but the game said it was a cross. And then our worst performance of the season came away at Burnley. Burnley, obviously, last season is where we drew. And this season, you know, we missed a penalty. Lacazette scored in the 13th minute. We didn't give Burnley a chance, but we couldn't finish. And Burnley always sit up very deep and very hard to break down. And hopefully today against Chelsea, it's going to be a lot different. But obviously, 8 from 8 in the league, perfect start. But however, Man City's only lost the one game, which was to us. And it will be interesting to see if they can keep the pressure on us as well. They got to just keep winning games and hope we lose one eventually. Hopefully today we can win this one and really continue our good run of form. Fortunately, Mkhitaryan picked up an injury in pre-season, away on international duty. We are going to get Iwobi out back onto the bench, who started complaining that he hasn't played enough first-team football. It's mainly because I see Smith Rowe and then Mr. Nelson, who's been growing into a sensational footballer, has been in sensational form on this right-hand side, has just been unreal. So he's ousted Iwobi. Iwobi will come onto the bench though. You will see a Spina won't be in goals. Czech's now 100% fit. I've got to give credit where credit's due. Spina in Czech's absence has been like perfect. You know, he's barely conceded. You know, in the 8 games he has played for the club, he's only conceded 4 this season. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. But Czech comes back in for Bellerin, Socrates, Koscielny. Sarachi and Depay have a very good understanding. Partey and Ramsey, Mr. Nelson, or Aubameyang and Lacazette. Look, I think that the squad has been performing really well. You know, when you win 8 from 8, you can't really have a complaint. I would just like to see us go on with it a little bit more and really go at a few teams. Anyway, we're going to tell the boys we're on a good run lately. We did beat Chelsea last time we were here. In a thrilling game that we won 5-3 in the end, playing in the 4-2-3-1. We then played 4-2-3-1 away at Stamford Bridge and got pumped 6-1. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But this system is not changing. We've won 8 from 8. We've looked good in it, apart from the Burnley game. So, we should be okay here. It was always a tremendous occasion. I don't have any concerns. We're trying to attack wherever possible. Let's get into it. It's going to be us in the red, Chelsea in the blue, here at the Emirates and in the London Derby. Are we going to go and get another 3 points and move from 9 wins from 9 against Chelsea, or will they come here and ruin our day, keep their title hopes at the start of the season alive? It's very early to start talking about that, but I do believe, I'm a strong believer that points on the board is a lot easier than points not on the board, and that's kind of the same I've been saying because Liverpool are in that position at the moment in real life, and I'd do anything for them to hang on. Anyhow, 20 minutes played, not seen too much. I would take a draw in this game as well. You know, if we can draw against the big sides, or beat all the little sides, you know, we don't really drop points to the bigger sides, we'll be okay. Anyway, it's a ball out from Kepa to Christensen. Very good switch of play there from the keeper. The ball down the line to Hazard, who I think is going to be absolutely unreal today. Into Barkley. His ball there. Koscielny heads down Socrates. And this is where we're good. On the break. Bellerin now. Into space for Mr. Nelson to run into. Come on, mate. Off he goes. Inside the Lacazette. Lacazette now looks for the switch of play out to Memphis. Loves coming inside. Memphis! Just over the bar. And it is 0-0 after 33. And it was a chance there for Memphis to really drill one at target. Unfortunately, didn't find his best shooting boots there 45 minutes played, though, right before I was about to say at half-time. It is a highlight. It's Nelson in back to Ramsey. It's had a really good year, and it's a really good ball out to Srirachi. Has a great cross on him. Srirachi's ball was blocked, though, and it will fall to Suso. Suso up the line towards Morata, and here come Chelsea now. Numbers flowing everywhere. Good switch of play out to Hazard. He doesn't miss too many. He's also got numbers in the box to cross to. Suso's there, and we've been hit on the flowing counter-attack by Chelsea, and they take a 1-0 lead in the half-time. Suso at the back post. Hazard with a great ball. And I don't think we really deserve to be 1-0 down. Srirachi was in a great area too to whip a ball in. All he had to do was get that drilled in past that front man. It would have created problems. Instead it didn't. And there it goes at the speed of the Chelsea counter-attack. Very even game. Chelsea maybe have edged it slightly. But I definitely feel we showed enough in that half that we're not out of it, and there's definitely enough time to get a goal and get back into it. We were in this position against Man City and then scored 3 in the second half. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. We've got players on the bench that can make a difference, so we'll find out what goes on as Mr. Nelson gets on the ball, and that will be that for that highlight as well. And now it's another one as Koscielny wins that tackle, but it falls back to Kante, and Chelsea winning every second ball here. Kante again, his ball there, back to Ross Barkley. We're pressing high on them. Jorginho now into Kante again, still with Kante. Looking forward is Kante. His ball out there to Suso. Suso there, straight at Czech. Czech saves and puts it behind, and it is 1-0. Corner to Suso. Suso whips in, back stick, headed away from Koscielny. Can we go on the break with Aubameyang? We don't. Party then thumps it out of here. We don't keep the ball, but it's now a highlight for Bellerin. Bellerin, inside of Party, loves a long-range strike, this Party. Instead goes short. Memphis hits the post. And there we go. It is still 1-0 Chelsea, 56 played. At some point, we're going to have to make a change here. We are. Lacazette's not had his best of days. I'm going to get a Duro on early. I'm also going to get Mr. Smith-Rowe in. Smith-Rowe has been playing fairly well. It feels bad from Memphis, but Smith-Rowe's in great form as well and can produce a goal. Anyway, Tyrini there. Socrates heads away, but only as far as Tyrini. The challenge is missed there from Nelson. Into Barkley. Into Kante again. Kante with the ball. Still with Kante. Hits it in the end. Check with a great save. And we're still 1-0 down here with 65 played. And it's not looking the greatest here from Arsenal, but it's headed away from Koscielny. Only as far as Jorginho. Hazard on top of the box. Great challenge from Aubameyang. Rudiger there gets there to Suso now as they recycle possession again in Chelsea. They've been very good with the ball, haven't they? But we're still in this game. There's still time as Morata gets on it. Highlight still going here. Morata out to Tyrini. Use a great fullback. It falls maybe to Ramsey. Never mind. And it was still 1-0 down. I'm going to tell the boys to get creative here. And hopefully they can find a chance. It's a corner. It's Nelson. He whips it in. Back stick there. Aubameyang heads across goals. Rudiger thumps away though. No one was there. In the end, I don't know how Hazard isn't got to the ball yet, but he gets on it now. Bellerin wins that one. Bellerin back to Socrates. Socrates now looks up. Not much on. He does look for Nelson. Nelson now. He's got people in the channel. Looks for Duro, who's quick. Aubameyang's with him. The ball in. Aubameyang has put it wide. Unbelievable. Great player is Aubameyang, and for him to put it wide is unbelievable. Nelson's going to come off for Iwobi. Smith-Rowe's going to come in there as that inside forward on attack. Iwobi's also going to play as an inside forward on attack as well. And that is what we're going to go with. And hopefully we can get back into this game. Last chance there for Iwobi. Last change, sorry, for Iwobi to come on. And we definitely, in the last 10 minutes or so, been the better side. Aubameyang really should have hit the target from the 6-yard box there, but didn't. And now with numbers pushing forward, is it going to be us? Or is it going to be Chelsea on the rebreak as the ball goes long in towards Eduardo? Heads, flicks on. Aubameyang's quick. He gets there first. Pops it in. And it's 1-1 in the 77th. It was a ball into the channel. That's why I love Edouard. You know, he's not bad. He's good in the air. He's quick. He's physical. You know, he's a decent plan B. He gives us plan A, which is obviously pace inside channels and, you know, draws oppositions. But he can pin himself on fullbacks and flick it into areas because of his height and ability. In the end, it's a deflected goal there off, I think it's Rudiger. And get off Azpilicueta. And there we go. It is still 1-1. Do we want to really go for it? I feel like we have to still stay on the same system, but just don't go for it. Iwobi's now going to come back one line as well and go into a winger on attack. And we won't go for it, but we'll stay on the same system, which is obviously very attacking system as well. But there we are, 83 minutes played. I would take a 1-1 draw. I would take a 2-1 win if we can build from the back. As Smith Rowe gets on a good touch from the 18-year-old. His ball into Socrates, smart ball into space. Socrates looks up, looks for Aubameyang. He's there. Edouard's with him, but Aubameyang might go himself. Aubameyang, Kepa, what a save. Edouard, no, gets the ball. Can he recycle? He puts it in. Aubameyang doesn't win it. And it falls to Hazard, who thumps away. What a save from Kepa. May have saved his team a couple of points. 89 minutes played. Is there going to be a last thing in the tail? Doesn't look like there is. We've rescued a point here today at the Emirates. We could have won it at the death. What a save from Kepa. Credit the keeper. Iwobi brings down Kante before he could break. But in the end, the referee goes, that's all I want to see. It is 1-1 here. I'll take a 1-1 draw. You've done brilliantly come out and salvage a draw. Edouard doesn't look happy with that. He got a good assist, though. And there we are. We rescue a late draw. In terms of the table, City probably got a chance to beat whoever they're playing to go 1 point behind us, but we are still going to be top. We haven't lost yet in the league after 9, 8 wins and a draw. Can't ask for too much more. Our next episode is probably going to be Manchester United. It's another big game in the Premier League, so I won't see if it is Villa and Carabao Cup game, but Man United coming up in the league, that is always going to be big. From Damien, though, from Arsenal, from Season 2 here at Arsenal with Dammo Does England. If you've enjoyed the episode, give it a like, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, and as always, links in the description below. After work tonight will be the Sunday grind, the big long stream on the Sunday, so you come check us out on the Twitch and follow the Twitter as well. Thank you, and goodbye.